Okay, so today I thought I'd make a video showing you the ins and outs, as it were, of my stereo system here at our house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Let's go ahead and open her up. This is actually two separate systems in one. This is the Sears AM FM phonograph receiver, which works great. And we use this for the AM, FM, and to play records. You can see I've got the dust cover on it here, but underneath there, yeah, everything works. And that goes to these two speakers, this one here on the right side, and this one next to the TV, next to the lava lamp, on the left side. And those are little speakers that came with it. I believe this is the original receiver to this cabinet here, which you can see the grain on the side of the cabinet matches the speakers. So if anything, at least the speakers probably are original to the cabinet, if not the entire receiver. Oh, and this has an auxiliary input. Yeah, you can see there. We got auxiliary phono AM, or excuse me, FM and AM on the on that, and the phono, or the auxiliary rather, is hooked up to this guy, the Olympic 8-track stereo player. And we do have all these formats here. You can see here's a couple of, there's some 8 tracks there, and we've got a few vintage vinyl, Stones, Heart. Anyway, so that's system number one. System number two, which gets the most use, is this down here. There's a power button. I don't know how well you're going to see it in the black, and the iPhone camera doesn't do very well in the dark, but this is a Sony component system, which has a digital tuner, though I lack the antenna, so we don't get very good reception on it. Thus we use that one for FM radio listening, which doesn't, usually we play music other ways than the radio these days. But that does have a digital AM FM tuner on it. It's the top light that you'll be able to see there. Then you got the receiver part, this guy. Again, I don't think you're going to be able to see too well, unfortunately. But it has an equalizer, a 5-band graphic equalizer, and the volume, and all the selections, all the different functions. You have auxiliary / video, which is the first one, tape, CD, tuner, and phonograph. And it has a double cassette deck there. That's the Sony part of it. And then up here, which is plugged into that, is the Kenwood 5-disc CD changer. I really wish you could see that better, but it is there. We use that a lot, and the cassette deck gets used here and there, but predominantly through the auxiliary we have this cable here, which runs, it's not plugged in. Well, there's an auxiliary cable there that runs down the length here. It's a coily extension that I got, and we use that to plug an MP3 player, iPod or whatever, the laptop, and we'll use it to run the laptop sound through, or a musical device such as this wonderful little Korg Mini K oscillator. Highly recommended. Sometimes I'll even plug a small guitar amp into it, a guitar amp that would have a headphone output. Use it as the amp as a preamp to run through this. I'm not exactly sure how much wattage the Sony unit puts out. I'd guess it to be somewhere in the vicinity of 80 watts per channel maybe. So yeah, 160 watts. Oh, and that Sony system runs through these old Fisher speakers, which you can see the edges are a little ratty, but these are pretty gnarly old speakers. They're 3-way. Pop the cover off for you. let's see, you got your tweeter, mid-range, and the woofer with ports. And they kick out some bass, I will tell you that much. I'll give you a little audio demonstration if we can. Let's see. Volume down. And we'll do... why not? Let's do this one since there's nothing plugged into that one at the moment. Let's do... There's the FM.
Church, and yet they, in a mere generation,
the light comes on when you get a stereo lock. And then phonograph. Get this cover off. Bear with me a second. Why not? There we go. One-handed. Sometimes you have to guide it back. It gets a little overzealous. And sometimes you have to push it down. I believe I can fiddle with the weight there to make it drop slower, or make it drop a little faster. Let's see how much volume we're dealing with. And this is through the top two speakers. That speaker. And that speaker. Good amount at the top end. Not super bottomy. Not a lot of bass to this pair. Oops. Let's see what CDs are in. Porno for Pirate. Disc 4. Let's go to CD. It's quite loud. Oh, that's a quick look at the stereo. Not so quick, as I see I'm just now over 9 minutes. But if you feel like that 9 minutes wasn't a total waste, I'd appreciate subscriptions and comments, questions, favorite, like, do whatever you gotta do. Thanks a lot. See you later.